Welcome back, Mustangs. I'm Markel.
And I'm Kayla. Today is September 28, 2022. National Ask a Stupid Question Day.
Our word of the week is institute.
You're watching Gardner Newman News Network. Hey Mustangs, I'm Towns, and today is National Ask a Stupid Question Day. Today there's no such thing as a dumb question. This is because at some point during the 1980s, American school teachers recognized that their shyer students were holding back some of the questions that would make for a more fruitful classroom discussion. Should those questions be asked out loud? Of course, on National Ask a Stupid Question Day, teachers have the perfect excuse to tap into the curiosity of their students. Let's send it to our teachers who have real-life experience.
What is the dumbest question a student has asked you?
All right, so as a rule, I don't believe that there are any dumb or stupid questions, especially at the middle school age. A lot of people and a lot of students don't understand everything yet. So I like to say that there's not any dumb questions really. However, I will say that the only thing that would compare is a lot of kids always ask me, Mr. Alford, are you going to count on for spelling? And I teach science, and I don't necessarily believe that spelling is the most important in my class. That's why we have language arts. Just as long as you can understand the concepts and understand really what we're talking about, I can look past a little bit of spelling, especially some of the words that are harder.
Do you have a competitive spirit? Can you work well under pressure? Would you like to be a member of G Masters Racing Team? If so, stop by Ms. Huberto's room for Green Power Racing Team applications. We are looking for boys and girls in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade this year. You do not have to be enrolled in Green Power class to apply.
What do you like about being a part of the Green Power team?
It helps me learn new skills and learn how to use new tools.
How can I join the Green Power team?
You can go see Miss Huberto and get a Green Power application.
Loads of new faces this year.
Let's meet Mr. Neely.
Hey Mustangs, I'm Claire. I'm here with Mr. Neal and I got a couple of questions for you. What college did you go to?
I went to Abraham Baldwin Agriculture College, which is a small ag college in South Georgia.
Okay, last question. What made you want to become an agriculture teacher?
So my high school agriculture teacher had a big impact on me, and that's what made me want to become an agriculture teacher to hopefully have a big impact on other students.
Okay, Mustangs, now back to the
It's finally going to be feeling like fall.
So wear a coat or a jacket. Let's send it to Zariah for our weather for the rest of the week.
Now here's the weather for this week. Today we will have sunny skies with a 28% chance of rain, the high at 76 and a low of 49. Tomorrow we will have a high of 74 with a low of 49 also. And for Friday we will have a high of 74 again and a low of 53. Sounds like a nice rest of the week. On a side note, Hurricane Ian strengthened early Tuesday into a major Category 3 storm as Florida and Cuba brace for strong winds and possible floods. Now let's turn it back to the studio with the weather for this week. Today we will have sunny skies with a 28% chance of rain, the high at 76 and a low of 49. Tomorrow we will have a high of 74 with a low of 49 also. And for Friday we will have a high of 74 again and a low of 53. Sounds like a nice rest of the week. On a side note, Hurricane Ian strengthened early Tuesday into a major Category 3 storm as Florida and Cuba brace for strong winds and possible floods. Now let's turn it back to the studio.
Never a slow week in the sports world.
Let's send it over to a look around sports here and the pro ranks.
What's up, Mustang? It's Coach Blandenberg, head football coach here at Gardner. Tomorrow, Thursday, big game against Callaway. They going down. We got a good game plan, special team, offense, defense. Hey, be there, man. Be there. Y'all come to support us. It going down. They don't want none. Mustangs, we are here. We're going to be there, and we are already ready to go. All right, baby. Let's do it. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Mustangs.
Mustangs, this is Coach Askew coming to you live on game day. We have a volleyball game tonight against Glenwood from Smith Station, Alabama. We're coming up at the end of our season. Next week we have our county tournament. We look forward to you supporting us, and we hope to finish strong.
What's up, Mustangs? I'm Luke.
And I'm Trace.
And we're here with the college football check-in.
This week, #1 ranked Georgia Bulldogs are playing Missouri.
I see the Bulldogs coming out with an easy win this week in Missouri.
Same. I see them taking that dub with that powerhouse offense.
This Saturday, Bama will be playing Arkansas in Arkansas.
I see this being an easy win for Alabama.
I see that same outcome.
Also, Clemson plays NC State Wolfpacks. I see this one being a good game, but I see Clemson coming out with that win.
I don't agree with him on this one. I think the Wolfpack will win this one.
Auburn will be playing LSU this weekend, and I see LSU coming out with the dub.
I agree. Auburn's not looking too hot.
That's all we have for you today, Mustangs.
What's up, Mustangs? I'm Mason.
And I'm Travis.
The 2-1 Falcons play against the Browns on Sunday, October 2nd at 1 p.m., coming off a win against the Steelers.
The Falcons 1-2 coming off a close win against the Seahawks, getting their first win with the NFL season.
Watch out for the Falcons tight end Kyle Pitts and quarterback Marcus Mariota.
Watch out for Najee Harris and former Georgia Bulldog George Pickens on the Steelers.
I think the Falcons will come out with their second win of the season.
Thanks. That is for today. Let's send it over to D and Tyler for the NFL standout.
What's up, fans? I'm D.
And I'm Tyler. He's starting to sound like a broken record. For my NFL standout in Week 3, it's the Miami Dolphins again coming out with a 21-19 win against the mighty Buffalo Bills on Sunday. Those who thought Chase Edmonds' breakout in the Dolphins offense got a taste of that Miami win against Buffalo on Sunday.
Edmund got just 6 carries, but finished with 2 touchdowns and a victory with quarterback Tua, and that's all we have for you today. Let's send it back to Markel and Kaylee in the studio.
What's up, Mustangs? I'm Sam.
And I'm Sully.
We're here with your Braves bullpen.
This week we got the Braves facing off against the Washington Nationals tonight at 7:05.
This will be a tough series, but I think the Braves will win the first 2 but lose the third.
Some hot players for the Braves are Austin Riley and Ronald Acuna Jr.
The Braves will win the series and play the Mets next week.
This game will be very important for the Braves and will help them win the pennant.
Send it back to the studio.
Hey Mustangs, I'm Caden, and today we'll be updating you on sports history. Albert Pujols was the 4th player in baseball history to hit the 700 home run mark on September 23rd against the LA Dodgers. Even though the Dodgers were playing against the Cardinals, they were still very happy and supportive that he was able to join the club. This is one of the most cherishable moments in sports history. Back to you in the studio.
Hi, I'm Ms. Dykes. I'm the 6th grade counselor, and I'm also one of the sponsors for FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. The important thing to know is anyone can attend FCA. You do not have to be an athlete. Obviously, I'm not athletic, but we are going to meet Friday morning, 7:30 to 7:55 in room 613. That's Miss Lawrence's room, and we just have a real good time. We have a guest speaker. Sometimes we have refreshments. Sometimes we have drawings for different gift cards. But the good thing is we always have a devotional, and it's just a great way to start off your day. Okay, and hope to see you at FCA Friday mornings.
History is all around us.
Let's see what happened on this day in history. Thanks, guys, and I'm Cullen with This Day in History. In Hawthorne, California, September 28, 2008, Space Exploration Technologies Corp., which is SpaceX, announces that Flight 4 of the Falcon 1 launch vehicle has successfully launched and achieved Earth's orbit. With this key milestone, Falcon 1 becomes the first privately developed liquid fuel rocket to orbit around the Earth. This is a great day for SpaceX and the culmination of an enormous amount of work by the great team, said Elon Musk, who is the CEO and the CTO of SpaceX. The data shows we achieved super precise insertion middle of the bullseye, and then went on coast to coast to restart the second stage, which was icing on the cake. By the way, to go to space with SpaceX, it cost $55 million. And now, back to Kaylee and Markel in the studio.
here is
Miss Butler.
And so what is new with this year with PBIS?
So in the PBIS store, one of our new passes is going to be that you can purchase for, I think it's going to be 25 points, and you will go to the white booths and tables that are on the side of the cafeteria, and you can bring a friend to sit at lunch.
And how do we access to the PBIS store?
So you'll go to Clever and you will look at the PBIS Rewards app, and it will tell you how many points you have that you can spend in the store, and then you'll see what's available to you in the store.
How do we get points for the PBIS store?
So all of the adults in the building have access to PBIS Rewards, so they are awarding points when they see students who are being respectful, responsible, and ready to learn.
Thank you, and back to the studio.
Hey Mustangs, I'm Jaden, and this is your Mustang News. Today we will be taking a survey about Halloween things, which is linked in the QR code right here. Please go ahead and scan it with your phone or your Chromebook. Thank you, Mustangs.
Mustangs, I have a question for Mr. Mose. How long were you a teacher before you became an assistant principal? Where did you teach, and how long did you teach that class?
I have been teaching, or I've been in education for about 24 years. I started in 2000, taught kindergarten for the first 4 years, then second grade 4 years, then fourth grade 4 years. Then I was an ESOL teacher, and I did that for 5 years. Then I came to Gardner Newman, fell in love with Gardner Newman and the Mustang family, was the grad coach for 1 year, and then I have been an assistant principal at Gardner Newman for 4 years, and I've loved every minute of it. Thank you.
Esperanza Rising focuses on Esperanza, the only daughter of wealthy Mexican parents, and follows the events that occur after her father's murder. Esperanza, her mother, and former household servants flee to California with no money during the Great Depression, where they find architectural work that pays very little. If you think this book sounds interesting, then you can buy it on Amazon for the low price of $5.34. Scan the QR code to access the link to Amazon. This book can bring many emotions to the reader, and I hope you enjoy it.
Hey Mustangs, I'm AJ, and this is Mustang News. For lunch today, we have barbecue pork sandwich, and tomorrow we have breaded cheese sticks with marinara sauce. And Friday we have breakfast for lunch. We always have assorted fruit and juice, and always have pizza and nachos. That's all for this week. Let's send it back to Kaylee and Markel.
Happy birthday.
Hey Mustangs, it's Genesis M here for Hispanic Heritage Month. Today we're going to be learning about different foods from different Hispanic cultures. For example, ceviche and asado argentino.
That's all we have this week, Mustang.
Don't forget to be respectful,
responsible,
and ready to learn.